Hi everyone, welcome to this week's video. This week we're going to show you how to make this cool pendulum paint art. Before we get started today, thank you for submitting your photos and videos. If you want to be featured in one of our upcoming videos, send us a picture of yourself trying out this project or any of our past projects and we'll feature you. So what we're going to be using today is some cornstarch and a couple different colors of paint. We're also going to be using some paper clips, string, and we have a little bottle with a twist top on it that's going to allow us to release our paint.
You'll also want to have 2 cups, like solo cups, some scissors, something to mix with, like a spoon, and we have like a large ruler here, maybe a yardstick. You're going to need to have some type of like piece of wood or rod to suspend between 2 objects.
So the first thing we're going to do today is make a cornstarch solution to mix with our paint. We have washable paint that we're using here today, and that's what will be in the kit if you're getting one of those. But by adding the cornstarch solution to the paint, it turns it almost into sidewalk chalk paint. So if you're going to do this outside on your driveway or the sidewalk, that just makes it a little more washable so you don't leave anything on there too long. So the first thing we're going to do is mix our cornstarch with water. We have 1/3 of a cup of cornstarch in our kit, so I'm going to mix that with the same amount of water. I have 1/3 of a cup in here. So I'll mix them together, most of it.
A little less than 1/3.
It's going to be a really thin solution. You're not making like oobleck or slime, that kind of consistency. It should be really watery. So I'm going to keep mixing this together. And when I'm done, I'm actually going to have enough solution to fill our paint bottle a couple times. So what I'm going to do is separate my 2 paint colors into 2 different cups and pour half of the cornstarch solution into each of the colors. And while I'm doing that,
Yeah, let's get the container that's going to help dispense that paint. Let's get that ready. So our first step is to cut off the bottom of the bottle. You need a parent maybe to help you out with this. You'll need some sharp scissors, and we're going to just cut along the bottom of the bottle to get that so that it's open. Just like that. Okay. So next, take one of the paper clips and start to straighten it out. You want to unroll it so it's not in a paper clip form anymore. And make it nice and straight like that. Just gonna keep that up like that for you. All right. And now we need to poke the paper clip through both sides of the bottle. Still towards the top being like the open end now, not the nozzle. And you'll want to poke through the bottle. Be very careful not to hurt yourself while you're doing this because it can be really hard to do. All right. So now we have our bottle, no bottom to it, the top is open, and then we have the paper clip going through the center of it.
took this paper clip and put it on like this.
How'd you do this so fast? What did you just do? You stuck it in there, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, magic.
So now with that last paper clip is going to kind of latch onto the paper clip that's running through the bottle, and your string will just tie that to that other paper clip, and it makes it so it's really easy to change out the bottle, rinse it out, change out the paint, and then put it kind of refilled bottle ready onto your little contraption again. So take that paper clip, that extra one, take the string, tie those 2 things together. How's your paint coming?
We're almost there.
Cool. All right, so that's all tied on there. We're ready to go.
And the paint is all mixed up. It's going to be really thin and watery, so don't worry about that. That's what you want.
Kristen, so what do we do now?
Your next step is to set up something to suspend your paint bottle from. We are using 2 chairs and a yardstick just laying on top, but anything really that you can hang that string from and let the bottle swing around is going to work just fine.
All right, I am going to secure the string with the paper clip onto our little contraption here.
So now we're going to add our paint to our bottle. Make sure your bottle is closed before you do this part. And you're just going to pour some of that thinned out paint into the bottle. And then we'll hook it to our string Now, once again, we have paper down that we're using to paint on today. If you're doing this outside, you should be able to do this directly on your driveway or a sidewalk. If you're worried that the paint's not going to wash off very easily, just test it in a little spot first, but it should be very washable now. And when you're ready to paint, all you're going to do is twist that bottle open so the paint starts coming out, and then let it go, and it's going to move in a really cool pattern. Here we go. And when you want to stop it, you can just put a cup or something underneath to catch the excess.
So smooth.
And now we can switch out to a new color.
Ready?